What's up, everybody? Rob Barrington here for another weekly challenge, and we are going to continue the current trend through the rest of the summer. We're just going to play 12-board ACBL match point, and I already hopped into a match point tournament today, but I promise next week we'll do an imp tournament, and we'll just go back and forth for 12 boards, 3 boards a day for 4 days. And again, we have something coming on Mondays, and the Wednesday bridge quiz is live on YouTube now for 1 hour on Wednesday afternoon. So lots of new stuff coming, and I'm excited about all of it, but I'm pretty excited right now about this 21-point hand we're looking at. Is that right? 21, yep. And that is a 2-no trump opener right away, and we're going to see what happens. Stamen right there. We do have a 4-card major. We show it, and partner bids 3-no trump, so they have 4 spades over there for sure. And we see what lead we buy. Maybe a club. Let's go. All right, a spade is okay as well. Club is nice because it would have given us a free finesse into our ace-queen. And a spade is nice because it gives us timing, right? We've dodged a diamond lead at least once. And maybe we dodge a diamond lead again because that heart position in dummy might look threatening to the opponents if we let them in at some point. So here, first things first, I'm going to win the king of spades. And then we're just going to take a little bit of time to plan our play. And we're going to start, as always, with counting our winners. And our winners are, we already have 1 in the bank. We're going to take 3 more spades, right? We're going to take 2 hearts, the ace and king, at least 1 club, and at least 1 diamond, right? So that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 1 in the bank. That's 8 total tricks. So where are our extra tricks going to come from? It's pretty much 1 suit, folks. It's the club suit, right? We have lots of tricks in spades, but no extra tricks, right? We know we've already counted those as winners. They're winners right now. They'll be takeable at any point. The strategy for no trump is we count the current winners we have, and wherever we're going to get the most bang for our buck, right, the most extra tricks, we attack that suit immediately. And the way we're going to attack this is just by taking a simple finesse for the king. If it wins, great, and then we kind of can hammer out an extra trick in clubs. If it loses, we have to avoid something like this. So here, we're going to duck this one, and we're going to hope they just switch. All right, beautiful. Wow, not only do they switch to our 8-card suit. Terrible play by the robot, obviously, but we catered to the terrible play, right? We allow them to make their mistake, and now we just hammer out our extra trick, right? We are safe, right? We have stoppers everywhere. It's okay to lose a trick because we're getting a club trick in return, right? We had 8 of them. We played it twice, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom, there's the 13th one. And now it doesn't matter that they're opening up their diamond suit. We have created enough tricks to take at least 9. And we will see we're actually going to take exactly that unless the opponents give us an extra trick somehow. I have not been paying attention, but I'm confident that the robots are not likely to give us an extra trick on this hand. And as you can see, they didn't. And we're rewarded here with an average score, which is fine. We'll take that. And this is such an average hand, right? We actually have a normal 2-no trump opener. And notice we're tied 4th to 11th. So we have a lot of company on this hand. And we have some people doing other things. How did they do it, folks? First of all, did they have the same auction? No, they opened 2 clubs. Not strong enough for that, right? We're only 21. Let's see, did they do the same thing? Here, another weird auction. And here, this is the same auction we had. Okay, so what did they do to that? Because they won the first spade over there. And they ran spades. I really don't love this play, especially now considering they've bared down to their ace of diamonds. They take their club finesse, but here's what happened. Okay. All right, folks, so we're not unhappy here. As we discuss in these spots, we're okay when we're with the core group. Like, think of it like the Tour de France, right? We want to be in this striking distance and without doing anything crazy, right? Without doing anything beyond the ordinary, and that's where we want to be. We certainly don't want to be down here if we can avoid it. And I mean, we'd love to be up here when it's right and we've done something correct to be there and not swung for fences in any sort of way. So here we go, folks. We're going to jump back into board number 2. Second chance to excel here. And wow, we have a solid 17 count. Lots of shape. No reason to do anything weird. We open a spade. Partner bids a no trump. And here's the weird one. We can bid 2 no trump. but we can also just bid 2 hearts. I like the more natural approach. Even though I have extra values, I'm going to bid again if I get the opportunity to do so here. And wow, my partner has the limit major suit raise. No need to go pursuing slam. I'll just get to 4 spades. I'm confident that our auction is probably going to be different than the norm. I think bidding 2 hearts shows a lot of restraint that some people just might not have with a hand like this. And wow, look at this. We would love to be able to pitch that club over there, folks. The problem is we have 4 hearts and we have to draw trump. So the way we're going to try to take an extra trick on this hand is by leading a diamond towards our king and trying to sneak one in there. So here I'm going to draw a round of trump from my hand. And then I'm going to play a spade to the ace. Okay, so this is good. We see it's a 4-1 break here. So now it's going to go queen of spades. And here it comes, folks. We have a decision to make. We can cross the dummy and play a diamond to our king. But now if they force us in diamonds, we don't get to create a club trick for ourselves, right? So we can take, and here's a spot where in a suit contract, we'd actually count our winners, right? So we can convert this to a no trump contract here in a fun way. So at this point, I've taken 5 so far, okay? So now I can take 4 more hearts for 9, the spade for 10, and that's all I have guaranteed. But I can safely create a club trick right now. And now the diamond suit will work itself out. In fact, we'll try to sneak it, right? We'll play the queen of hearts. Sneak it, sneak it. It didn't get snuck. But the good thing is we have the rest of the tricks because we have the good 10 of clubs in our hand. And we were never sneaking that diamond trick in anyway. The ace of diamonds was to our left. So we're happy with that. 75% on the scorecard pops us up to 3rd place. And here it looks like we were just tied for top for taking 11 tricks. Those people that had problems in 4 spades just had lower scores, but we took kind of the normal 11 there. And lots of company there once again, which is where we're right where we want to be, right, with the field. Here, a nice 15 count. So some of you say, or maybe you hear when I open a no trump with this hand, but you have 2 doubletons. You're not supposed to do that. In these situations, I'm going to qualify that for you. You're not really going to want to be opening one no trump with 2 worthless doubletons. So picture 2 small, and a 5-4. You know, you're probably better off opening one of those suits, the 5-card suit, obviously, and kind of bidding your hand naturally. But in this situation where I have 5 of a minor, 4 of a major, and a solid 15, this is worthy of a one no trump opener. And I'm not wide open in 2 suits. I have ace small of spades. I'm happy about this. Partner transfers to spades. Beautiful. And it looks like this is not the worst hand to be playing 4 spades with. And wow, nice. Partner table is a beauty except for the spade suit. So we're going to lose a heart, and it looks like we're destined to lose a couple spades unless we get lucky with the lay of the cards here. What happened on the first one? Ace small 4. Okay, jack of hearts, fine. Here we're going to draw trump relatively quickly, folks. The problem is we have done, and we might not be able to draw trump relatively quickly because we have a diamond finesse we are really going to have to take. We don't have the entries to our hand to set up clubs and kind of pitch diamonds. So here we're only going to be this hand a few times. I'm going to take 1 diamond finesse now. It lost. Now we're in a little trouble here. But the good thing is we have all winners outside of the trump suit. So here, let's play ace of spades. Let's hope this player hops up with the king and the queen falls. Let's go. Oh, too bad. All right, so now we are down 1, unfortunately. Here we can work this over to our hand, and we will claim 1 down and 50-50 there. Did anybody make it? How did they bamboozle them to make it? No, they just stayed low. Okay, so that's the other way you can go about this, but no way. I mean, how do you not want to be in game on a hand like this? It's basically, it's on a finesse, essentially. However, if they didn't lead the heart, if they lead a diamond, it's interesting. Now we can pitch a heart and dummy, though, so we're okay with that one. But here, you're just destined to go down on this hand, right? You unfortunately cannot make it on any sort of normal lead. Ace-jack is not necessarily super normal, but it worked out on this hand and didn't really make a huge difference what they chose as long as it wasn't anything crazy. So there it was, folks. If you stayed low, you did well, but I'm happy, again, happy to be with a huge majority of the field, right? 50%, that's why you get 50%, right? You're with most of the field there. You're not too far outside the bounds of the people playing the game right now. So this is good. We will bring this into day 2. 5th place at this point, but we'll try and catch up, and we'll see if we can throughout the next 3 sessions, folks. I'll see you for those soon.